We're not going to be staying too long. Just a call. I'm going to make just a quick call. Hello, everyone. You are all welcome. Yes, you are all welcome to the program. I'm sorry, it's like my internet is not stable. It's playing up, but yeah, we'll try and do something. So you are all welcome. Oh my God. All Matters Talk Show. You're welcome. Thank you. Today we are going to have an interesting topic, which is very, very interesting. Please invite your friends. Let them join us because it's very important. I've gotten so many questions. People have sent me questions which we need to answer. Please, if you're here, give me a thumbs up. Thank you. All Matters Talk Show. Thank you. Thank you. We are live now. Health Redeem is live. Oh, Helen Helping Hands, you're welcome. Trendry Berlin Movies, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. You have a topic online. We are not going to take your time. It's a health-related question and answer time. And I did put up that if you're that if you have questions, you have to send it to WhatsApp it to me, and then if you don't want to read it out, I will read it out myself. But yeah, so many people sent me a lot of questions, which I'm going to read out, and then we all, if you have contribution, the number is on screen. Please, if you can see the telephone number on the screen, just type yes for me. Type yes and let me know you can see the number. Let me know you can see the number. Please share me out. Give me a thumbs up if you are just joining in. Please click on the thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. It's going to be a very interesting topic that we're going to talk about because people sent me a lot of questions, which I think is better if we all come together to answer the questions. So please share me out. Share me out. And if you are just joining me, give me a thumbs up. Click on the thumbs up. Click on the thumbs up. Yes, please do click on the thumbs up. We are not going to stay long because it's going to be something we'll be doing every weekend, and it's going to be health related question and answer time. So if you have your question, you want me to talk about it, once it's health related, send it to me and then we'll look into it. It's health related question and answer time. If you are just joining me, please give me a thumbs up. Trending Benin Movies, hello, you're welcome. Please give me a thumbs up. Click on the thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up. Share me out and let everyone join. Let everyone join this program. We have a very interesting topic. And if you can see the question, if you can see the title and the question, please type yes. If you can see my telephone number, type yes. Otherwise, I have to type it here again. Otherwise, I have to type the topic of today. I'll have to type up here again. Please share me out. Please share me out. Oh, joyful baby care. Good evening. You are welcome. I see you, Zion Extra. Yes, you can see the question and the phone number. That's fine. Oh, Zion Extra, you are welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. If you are just joining us, please click on the thumbs up. Click on the thumbs up and give me a thumbs up. So we are not going to waste your time. We have a very interesting topic, and I have so many questions from people which even concerns our state, which concerns our person. So I want you to join. So you are all welcome. You're welcome, please. You're welcome. You are welcome. Thank you. Please share me out. Share me out. Give me a thumbs up if you are just joining. Give us a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. If you are just joining, give me a thumbs up. So when it's about yeah. So yes, you can see. Okay. So you are all welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. So we are just 6 minutes into the live streaming now. When it's 10 minutes into the stream, I'm going to call the first question which I have here. And if you have answer to it, if you want to contribute, add that number that you can see on the screen, add it to your WhatsApp, and then you can call me on WhatsApp. Then you can call me on WhatsApp. Yeah. So we are 7 minutes now streaming. When it's 10 minutes, I'm going to start with the first question. And I really want all of us to come together and answer this question. Yes, when it's 10 minutes into the stream, I'm going to start with the question. Yes, 10 minutes into the stream, I will start the question. So, yeah. So. Yes. Thank you all for coming. Thank you. We are 8 minutes now, 2 minutes to go, exactly 10 minutes into the streaming. I will call the first question. It's a very interesting question. Just a quick one. Hello? Hello? Why? Oh, okay. All right. But you can call. You can call. You can call into the show. Yeah. So when I read the first question, then you can, if you have answers, then you say it. People will hear you. So I just have 1 minute. I have 1 minute to go. The number to call is +44, depending on the country you are calling from. +44. Okay then. So I'm calling the number now. Uwaidionwe TV, you are welcome. Yeah, +4474 80 88 9884. Yeah, but can you see it? Can you view on YouTube? Oh, okay. You really need, if you're seeing me on YouTube, it is only then you will hear the question. Oh, wow, for the super chat. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for the super chat. So please try and see how you can connect with us on YouTube. Go on YouTube and type Health Redeem. Just type Health Redeem on YouTube, and then you are with us. You don't need any link. Type Health Redeem, you will see the one that says live. Click on the live one, and then you will see me there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to kick off now. Right. Thank you, everyone. It's 10 minutes now. The first question that came in for me to answer today, not just for me, it's for everyone. Ugo Best Kitchen, thank you so much, baby. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate your coming. Ugo Best, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. So the first question I have today is a very interesting one. But first, before I go into the question, I really want to use this medium to say congratulations to our newly elected governor, Governor Godwin Nogega Setua Obaseki. That's his name. So I really want to use this medium to say congratulations to him, because the topic we are going to do today, if anyone can share it and let him hear about it, is going to be really, really beneficial to every one of us. Now, also, if you are contributing today, there's something I want to let you know. There is a research that we are carrying on which concerns Edo State. So your contribution today will go a long way to contribute to the betterment of the healthcare system in Edo State. So please, when you are contributing, contribute sincerely. Now, there is a question that has been thrown to me, and the first question is a social care possible? Social care center, is it possible? I want to say in Edo State, because if we say Nigeria generally, it's like we are embracing, it's like we are biting more than what we can chew. So I really love the question, but I want to look at it with regards to Edo State, because if we are able to organize our Edo State, I think then other states will copy from us, just like the way we are able to organize our election, which took place last Saturday on the 19th of September. It was a very one. The Edos, they said yes, Benin or Edo is not Lagos. Let no one influence us. We know what you want. And so exactly that was how it was. It was a very nice one. But now we want to look into social healthcare system. That's why I said whatever you are contributing today is going to be meaningful, because there is a research going on. Now, question one that someone sent to me today said, is a social healthcare system possible? Just a quick one. Pick a call. Hello. Hello. Okay, just a second. Hello, just a second, please. Everyone, this call is on speaker. Someone has called in to contribute. Oh, Ugo Best, thank you so much. Someone has called in to contribute. So please hear his question, and yeah, that is it. So let us listen to him. If you can hear him, please, you type yes. Go ahead, sir. Okay, you know what? I think you have to, what you are using to call me, just if there's any other phone close to you. Let me just be silent and then you talk. Hello, we are hearing you. Go ahead, sir.
Issue for people of Edo State, and this is what Edo people want right now, because we just had a newly special governor that has been there, but coming back again, and providing health and social care support for Edo State is what we want. The area I would think Edo people would want to hear, providing the healthcare system for Edo, using international idea, or looking at international, comparing the international healthcare system, like America and UK. Which one do you think is the best area to provide for those people?
Okay, are you asking me the question? Okay, I will answer you, sir. Just a second. It's like the line is echoing. Can you mute yourself? can you mute yourself and then you can listen directly?
I think it's from your side.
Oh, okay.
It's from your side because we've been watching and it's been like that since we've been watching.
Oh, I think it's the internet, because initially when I started, I got a message that my internet is unstable. And I don't know why. I tried to fix it. Anyway, let me try and answer your question. Yeah. Okay, the question is, it said which healthcare system is best for Edo State? For me, I don't know if someone is listening that will want to contribute and say, yes, this is what I think is good for Edo State. Like I said, we are sharing ideas from the diaspora. It's now left for those who are actually on the ground to decide what they are going to do. For example, if you ask me, like the UK system, I think that would be very difficult for us to run in Edo State, because the UK system, we are in a place where people are sincere. People work and they actually pay their tax. There is no way you can hide away from it. Once you are working, you are regulated, everything is in control, there is a check and balance in place. So it will be very, very easy here, I mean, for people in the UK to embrace the system they are embracing. But if you bring that same system to Edo State, it will be very, very difficult. Not for the commoners, no, but for the big top men, the kebab, the people that owns the hair, that say they are the daddies, the godfathers, they wouldn't want you to really check them. So I believe it will be difficult to embrace that system of the UK one. That is where everybody will now want to throw money in one purse. There is a healthcare system in Nigeria which is called the NHIS. So some people, they said it's working, but to a lot of people, because I did a research, it's not working well, because they tell you it's a community pot that you put money, everyone puts in money, but then very few people are benefiting. Some don't benefit at all. So that is what I will say. To me, looking at the American system, with the little information I have about the American system, I can't really tell much about them, but what I heard is that you pay it yourself. So what we have to embrace in Edo State is for us to embrace a kind of American system, which is we have to embrace our mixed system. Looking into the UK, combining that of the UK and the US together, I think that will help us. But we cannot be fully British system or fully American system. That's what I think. So I don't know if somebody else wants to contribute. Yeah. Yes.
Almost 80-90% of the healthcare system, like the hospitals, the community like chemists, sometimes we call it pharmacy, they are privatized in those states. I think if there is a structure whereby we put intervention where they are being monitored, they're being questioned, they've been assessed. Because I remember a long time ago, I don't know if it was one of your shows, someone wrote underneath was saying they did the research about assessing some of our nurses in Nigeria. They found out that 90% of them cannot even pass a simple test in order to provide the best healthcare for their patient. So I think the system we want For example, if we talk about Health Redeem, I've checked Health Redeem profile. I think Health Redeem will be able to come in this because we want better training and we want the government to kind of influence this international community. We are talking about those in diaspora to bring in the services that is already structured on the ground, so that we are talking about training, job opportunity, and to influence those our community clinics, to influence those our community junction activity. When we talk about those chemists they sell on the market, you know, the people pack medicine, they are not monitored, because at the moment I think they are monitoring the money you pay for your bus when you park. When I think they kind of hold the card reader, which in a way that's the best service they provide. But however, we introduce a healthcare system where we know everybody, they have a badge, they have someone on the street. Like in the UK, we have CQC.
Yeah.
You know, like the Kaba you are talking about, I trust Obaseki. I think Obaseki is not the one that he's always the one that said we should fight him back if he's not the godfather.
Yeah.
So we are talking about Kaba, and we are equally talking about godfathers in healthcare system.
Yeah.
So I'm 100% sure Obaseki will want to support those in diaspora to bring in a system that they will be monitored. Like everything will be able to, because I know everything will be able to provide this, but I don't know your relationship with the government, because I know you are working hard in the community. But if you create awareness for the government to know that these services is there, and a lot of people you can have some friends and family who are also part of service of Health Redeem, and many of them have given me the testimony that the service you provide for them, just like the way they said it in Edo, Oyibo people, they're going to provide us, going to look after us here. You know, our family, when they are abroad, now they pay, we don't know how they take it go on.
Thank you.
Just do everything for us. They are very polite and all that. So, and this is something that government has not been involved. So, if I'm not saying you anyway, but the fact is that you are supporting a healthcare system in Edo.
Yeah.
But however, if you have the influence, we will be happy if we have something like this, so that we Edo community can come together and say, yes, this thing is there. The way we fight to bring up Obaseki, we can also fight Obaseki to bring such thing into the system.
Yeah.
You know, right now, many of those are not aware. I won't lie to you, many of those are not aware. So I will give chance. I'll just continue watching you.
Okay.
If I have more contribution, I'll call it so other people can call in this show again.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you to the caller, and I think he has had an encounter with Health Redeem in Benin. That's why he was speaking like that. Like what he said, yes, we fought to make sure those in diaspora, we all came together, fought and make sure they don't deceive us, and make sure Governor Obaseki Norega Setwa comes back, and actually he's back. Now our next fight is going to be, how do we make sure the people in the state get a proper healthcare system like we get here abroad? For example, it was on the 15th of this September, a very, very young man under his 50 died of diabetes. A question before me. He died of diabetes, but I happened to have the opportunity to speak with him for a few days before he died. I didn't know he was going to die. He himself did not even know he was going to die, but he was diabetic. But he didn't know it was going to lead to his death. What was shocking to him, or what he was mainly concerned about, was his vision. He was lost in his vision. How can a young man under 50 or in late 40s be having glaucoma, going blind? And you know, when we are abroad here, they want to know, does glaucoma runs in your family? If it runs, you say, yes, it runs. If you tell them here in the UK that runs in your family, they treat you specially. Every year they invite you. They do a free test for you. So when that young man, He was running around to save his vision, but at the end, he lost his life. But the question I asked him while we were looking at his vision, I asked him, what other condition do you have? And he said he's diabetic. What type of diabetes do you have? He doesn't know. So, like, I have one question here. Somebody wrote to me and said, let me just quickly read it. Say, can all diabetes be treated the same way, or should they be treated differently? So this question is boiled down to awareness. Let me quickly finish the story of the young man. So when I spoke with the young man, I asked him, you are diabetic. What type of diabetes do you have? He does not know. But all he could remember was that there was a time he was having a crisis with his diabetes. Then they took him to the hospital. They gave him an injection and everything comes down. Then, which type of diabetes do you have? He couldn't answer. And I told him, how are you managing it? The answers were all not in, no, they were disturbing. So let me not go into them. May his soul rest in peace, because he's late already. Now, someone has just written to me, can all diabetes be treated the same way? No, all diabetes cannot be treated the same way. You have different types of diabetes. The most common one is type 1, type 2. Those ones are very common. And then the gestational one, that one is also very common. You see some people on a normal ground when they are not pregnant, they don't have a blood sugar. Their blood sugar is not raised up. So, but once they get pregnant, their blood sugar goes up. Immediately they deliver the baby, the sugar comes back to normal. All this is boiled down to awareness. And then you see people saying, oh, I have diabetes, I want to keep taking this injection. It's all boils down to awareness. Like our brother just said, oh, there are testimonies in Benin. We did a research actually in Benin, and we found that most of the test questions that were given out, most of the questions that we asked during that research, most nurses failed it. I'm not here to pull down anybody, but I'm here to give you facts of the question. So what we are doing and what we had to do, or what I want, if share this video out, let every dose in the diaspora, let us come together. We have stood behind Governor Obaseki. He is now re-elected into his position, and I know him to be a very, very good person. I happen to have met with him when he was here in London. So we met, and I went to one of his occasions. He's somebody that will listen to people. He listens to people. So let us, the Edos, come together and also make sure we have a very good healthcare system in Benin. Not in Edo State, not just Benin, in Edo State. So that's what I would say. With the healthcare system and the question this our brother brought, thank you so much. It's a very interesting one, and I love it. And if you are from Edo, or you are married to an Edo person, whether man, whether woman, you become an Edo anyhow. You are one. So make sure you join us. Let us all come together and let us change the healthcare system in Edo State. Me and you, we can do it. I alone, I cannot do it. Like that, our brother was saying, there is a training company here, a training provider here in the UK. What they do, they train healthcare assistant, they train them, and they are ready to work with our governor in Edo State. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So they are making an impact. They want to support us to make an impact in Edo State, to bring a very good healthcare system into Edo State. But there is one thing, and that is why I want us to come together to fight, is the Godfathers. Godfather is everywhere. We also to Governor Obaseki. If not for God, if not for God using intelligent people, those in the diaspora, to stand behind him, it would have been a big problem. The Godfathers would have taken over. But thank God they failed. Now, the next step we are going to go into, there is still Godfather in other ways. For example, when it comes to original medicine, before you can get it into Nigeria, it's like you asking a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. Why? Because the godfather are holding on to the gates. They will tell you before you license just one vitamin. I'm not talking about medicine now, just one supplement. One supplement. Before a NAFDAC will give you a license or one supplement, they will tell you to pay ₦1 million. So, for example, you have about 50 supplements that you want to bring in that you know is working, and you want to really be supplying it. How much are we talking about? We are looking at 50 million naira. So they have a way of discouraging someone. So that they have a way of Sweet Go TV, you are welcome, congratulations. So they have a way of discouraging or making it a tall order for you not to get to. So, but then we cannot save Nigeria all at once. But let us come together and save Edo State. Our healthcare system in Edo State need to change. And how do our healthcare system change? You and me need to change our orientation. We need to become aware. We that are in abroad, we need to become aware of the of our rights when it comes to healthcare system. Like if you go to your doctor, they said, oh, this person is diabetic. Fine, what type of diabetes do I have? Is it type 1? Is it type 2? And now that is there, how do I manage it? How do I be on top of my game? When you are well informed, when you are aware, then you will know how to be on top of your game. I have a new channel which is called Diabetes Awareness Channel. Why did I create that channel? Because why? I found that so many people are unaware of what diabetes can do to them. On that channel, I do nothing else. It's only talk about diabetes. Talk about the different medications. Like I have question here. Which are all diabetes managed the same way? No. The way you manage type 1, you cannot manage type 2 like that. No. And then again, some people say, oh, it is lifestyle. As a result of lifestyle, they get diabetes. No. I know lifestyle contributes. That's for type 2. But for type 1, how did you get it? And then for secondary diabetes, how did you get it? So though I'm not going to talk about that one day, but I just want to let people know that we all need to be well informed, very aware of our body, and know when things are going wrong. Like I said, it's a question and answer time. What's the name? All Matters Talk Show said I have a question. So All Matters Talk Show, please, if you have a question, can you ask if you're still in the house? If you want to call in, or if you want to type it out, and I will read it. Everyone will see it. All Matters Talk Show, if you are still in the house, please type yes. While we are waiting for that question, there is another question someone sent to me, and I'm going to read it out. He said, my mom is well. Just listen. My mom is well, but when she walk for about 3 to 5 minutes, she will be out of breath. We have been to so many places. Fine. You see, this question is a very interesting one. The writer said, my mom is well. That means there is no problem. She is fine. But from a medical perspective, I will tell you something is wrong somewhere. So this is where the awareness is coming in now. She's where she can walk about, but when she walks for 3 minutes, she gets tired. She's out of breath. The next step is go and meet a qualified doctor to check. It could be anything. There is what we call differential diagnosis. I'm not here to tell you I don't know who sent the question if you're listening to me. But I tell you, it's a situation whereby you really need to go and see a qualified medical doctor. What do we mean by qualified medical doctor? I mean those who really know what they are doing. I don't mean someone just running to the chemist along roadside, because you see the chemists along roadside, they are the godfather that they remit money to. Like they were remitting all those garage money to like someone like I don't want to mention names here. So those roadside chemists, they have people they remit to, and the people they remit money to, they stand strongly behind them. So please tell your mom not to go to that roadside one. Let her actually go and see a doctor, because what you've just described to me is what is known as shortness of breath, and shortness of breath could be as a result of anything. So it's not something you push aside, it's not something you ignore. So it's something you really need to follow up and then do your investigation properly. The only thing I know I can help you, if you are listening to me and you are from Edo State, you sent me this question. If you are from Edo State and you know that your mom is actually going through this, we have a system in place in Benin whereby is what exactly is going on in the UK that's actually going on there in Benin. There is a laboratory, they do the test, and then they send every result down to you here. Wherever you are in Europe, you get your result. Even if you are in the US, you get your result. And then after the doctor have seen your mother, if you want a real medication, original one, all you need to do, pay to us here in the UK. Every medication will be dispensed to your mom back home. If you are talking about original medicine, we can help. We have a very big pharmacy in Benin. It's called Right Care Pharmacy. You pay here, they begin to dispense to your mom, just like we do here in the UK. So I'm riding on, and I'm going to go into the next question, which someone sent to me again. This woman said, I'm going through menopause and having hot flashes. Fine, I don't know where she wrote that question from. Again, going through menopause with hot flashes, I will still advise you, talk to your doctor. The information we give here is not to diagnose, it's not to confirm any condition for anybody. If you are going through menopause, I will say go and speak with your doctor, and also speak to a nutritionist or a dietitian, because there are some food, like we Africans, we eat very hot food, spicy food, we eat it. And when you're going through menopause, you really need to reduce on those ones. That is what I can tell you with regards to the hot flashes. One thing I will advise you again, if your doctor says, okay, because you are struggling with that is struggling with bearing the symptoms of menopause, you are finding it very difficult to bear, all I will say to you is, if your doctor say, I'm going to put you on HROT, please ask more questions. Tell him to tell you what is HROT. And if you take HROT, what is it going to do to you? And what is your body going to do back to that HROT? Ask questions. Ask questions. Don't just accept it and take it like that. All Matters Talk Show, please, if you are in the house, I want to have your question, please. And then I'm going to read another one. Someone sent it again. He said, I live in Europe. Well, let me tell you, the person actually wrote where he or she, I'm not going to point it out. So the person who sent me this question actually sent me the city or the country he's in. But here on this program, for confidentiality, I'm not going to mention the country anybody is writing me from. So you never can tell. What I'm trained to do is hide as much as I can information that will make anybody identify who is talking. Okay, when you are free, you can call in. So that is how I am trained. I don't have to come here and begin to identify, whoa, this person wrote me from the UK or this person wrote me from Spain. No. So if I read Europe, it's Europe. It's abroad. That one, this person, I live abroad. So please understand, I will not mention where you are, and I will not describe whether man or woman. I'm not going to say that. So now the question is, he said, I live in Europe. I am well, but when I sleep, I urinate up to 10 times, and it is now disturbing my sleep. Fine. So now, if you're that person, my answer to you is go and test your blood sugar. because one of the symptoms of diabetes is frequent urination. I'm not saying you have diabetes. No, I'm not diagnosing anything. I'm not confirming anything. But I am recommending that you go and test your blood sugar level to know where you stand. If you have it, if they give you your result, you want me to help you in explaining, that's a private issue. You don't have to bring it out here. We can talk about that. So now I'm going to go to the next question. A lady said, I am 45 years old with no children. I am with my husband in Europe. We have been trying to have children, but my husband is refusing to go to the hospital for checkup. Is there a home remedy to help us? But my husband thinks I am the problem. I'm the one having the problem. Oh, this is I will not say it's sympathetic. No. Please, if you are watching me and you know you want to contribute to that question, please call in and contribute. Please call in. Vera, I can see you are here. You are welcome. You are welcome, Vera. So please, if anyone wants to contribute to that question, please do contribute to the question. I would really appreciate your contribution, because for me, with my training, I can't put my hand or endorse anything to say this will help you. The only thing I can tell you is you really have to call your partner. Both of you, someone is calling in. Okay, just let me pick this call. Hello. Good evening. You are live, eh? I hope you know that. Okay, go ahead. Okay, you are welcome.
The question, ma, I don't know if you can read the question again so that I'll be able to contribute properly.
Okay. Someone wrote, I am 45 years old woman. Oh, she said, I am a 45 years old woman with no children. I am with my husband in Europe. We have been trying to have children, but my husband is refusing to go to the hospital for checkups. Is there a home remedy to help us? Because my husband thinks I'm the problem, but he doesn't want to go to the hospital with me.
Yes, ma'am. Two contributions to that question is very many, I would say most men, they are very shy to go for a test when it comes to childbearing. What they do, they think maybe it's a woman that is having the problem. Most men, or very many men, they have this low sperm count. Some of them might have the test, but I think with they're scared, or maybe they don't want to tell their wife what the problem is. So they just put it on the woman. But if you are a woman that can talk to your husband, you talk to your husband, you convince your husband, and he stay adamant to follow you to the hospital so that you will know that what this man is facing. I think that there are home remedies. For me, there are home remedies that you can actually use if you suspect your husband is the problem and you are sure of yourself. You've been to the hospital and they've told you nothing is wrong with you, and the man refused to go with you to take the test. I don't know if they want to hear some of those that you can actually take to boost a man's strength. There are different kinds of food that you can be preparing for your man. There is this oats and the pumpkin seeds. Both are very high in zinc, which may increase testosterone. I don't know. I don't want to pronounce it. It increases testosterone.
Okay.
Sperm motility, yes, and sperm count. So take it. If you are a woman and to shout, oh, is it that I'm not going to have children? Is it that I'm not going to have the book? If you are aware, two of you will sit down, discuss it, and you go out. You look for, because they don't want to follow you. You don't want to do anything. But by the time he agrees to you, do those things naturally for some months to boost the sperm count. I think there are some remedies that you can take. After that, you can now go for a medical, maybe science, whatever they know they can do. But I would tell you that there are home remedies, because that is the area we are hitting on, and that is what she wants to know, if there is home remedy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Leafy vegetables, all those brassy nuts, he drinks a lot of water. This increases sperm count for fertility.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
Yes, if you send a message to the number on the screen, we will get you more things.
Okay. Okay.
That will boost that thing. Yes, a lot of things that you will feed your husband with.
Okay.
And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please, if you are the person that sent me that question, you've just heard someone has just contributed. For me, I don't really know much about home remedies when it comes to that side of that kind of question. My contribution to your question is one, you, like the caller said, convince your husband. Both of you have to be on the same page. Convince him, make sure you're on the same page, and then with time he will understand with you. Go for a medical checkup. It could be that there is a low sperm count. But another thing, there is another problem for women. The fact that you are menstruating every month does not mean you are fertile. What's important is you might be menstruating, but you need to go and see your medical doctor. Let them carry out necessary check on you and check if you are actually ovulating. Because there are some women, they are menstruating, but they don't ovulate. They are not ovulating. So that one needs to be checked out. So that's all I will say for that. Contact your medical doctor. Make sure you talk with your husband, and both of you need to be on the same page. Now, I think that's all the question I've got. The ones he or she urinates up to 10 times. I've just advised you go and check your blood sugar. The one that says, oh, the mom is wet, but when she walks for about 3 to 5 minutes, there is another caller. Okay, let me pick this one. Hello. Okay, go ahead.
My advice to her is, one, age is not on our side at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so she didn't know. Before she wants us to see a medical consultant, she has to check herself.
Hello. Hello.
If she feels that after all her checks that she's okay, I think she has to convince her husband as well to go and do the medical check. So, but that is blah, blah, blah. I'm not really.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. So, if you are the one that asked that question, like the caller just said now, oh, Princess Pretty Love, thank you for the we can have the same healthcare service. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go back there, Princess. I'm going to go back to that topic. Thank you for this program. If we can have the same healthcare system we have in diaspora in Benin City, that would be a very good. Don't worry, Princess. I'm going to start talking about that now. Just hold on, Princess. I'm going to talk more. So from our last caller, what she just said is that, look, if you are that person that wrote that question, make sure you go for a medical checkup. Go and check. And from what the other caller said before, the last one is that there are things you can use at home to boost up your fertility. She was measuring some things you can take in order to boost it up, which both of them are very, very correct. Because why? There are people who are called neuropathic practitioner, of which I am one. Neuropathic practitioner, they look at things in both ways, and then they tell you this is what you have to follow, the kind of things, supplement food you will eat in order to really boost your immune system, to boost your fertility. They tell you. But looking at my other side scientifically, what I will tell you, before you said, okay, I want to boost my fertility, you have to actually know what is going on in your body. You understand? So I will recommend, go and speak to your doctor. Make sure you are on the same page with your husband. Convince him it's a low sperm count. And at the same time, it could be that you yourself, you are not ovulating. So make sure you have your medical report, and then you know where you are. First thing first is for you to identify the problem. It's not because, oh, the baby not coming is not the problem. The baby not coming, why is the baby not coming is the problem. You understand? So the baby will come if everything is okay. That is all I will say for that. Both ways, both callers are correct. So number one, make sure you're on the same page with your husband. And then again, you make sure that you go for medical examination. Go and do a complete medical examination. Yes, another caller is coming in. So let's pick this one. Hello, sir.
Hello, it's Alex from UK.
Oh, you are welcome.
I'm trying to give some insights to the question the lady asked about infertility.
Okay.
I think some of the things that I observe in most African community, if they can't have a child, they just think they have either spiritual or social problem. Maybe they might be suspecting each other. I will just advise the first thing is to be positive. It doesn't matter your age, because we see people over 40 still having children.
Yes, of course.
That's the first thing to be positive. Then the second stage is that you must go straight to health professional.
Yes.
You must go straight to health professional. Explain your challenges, how long you have been having this fear or having sex without getting pregnant. And one thing we need to also advise is that it is difficult for you to establish that you cannot get pregnant when you don't have a regular sex. You know, because this body is different, depend on your environment, and depend on the food you eat, depend on the job you do. So sometimes when you promote regular sex, there is 1 in 8 people, 1 in 7 people that could have child if they have regular sex. So that's the thing we live in. Regular sex is the first thing. People in the UK, they will find it difficult to tell you can have a child if you are not having regular sex. So if you can be having regular sex and this still did not work, that is when they now advise you in the next step. Some of the steps they normally do, there are some different stages anyway. They might ask you to come to hospital where they have, they will also ask you if it's a primary or maybe a secondary. In some case, some people had 1 child, they want to have another child. So they will also look into that. So, and another way is that they might do surgery. But the most important thing is for you to go straight to hospital, speak to your GP, and speak to a health professional. And there is a high possibility that a lot of people who think they can have sex, they eventually find out that they can have lots of children. You know, that is my advice.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for that. I really love your contribution. Yes, it is true. In fact, I support every contribution with regards to this with regards to this particular question. They are the three callers that responded to your question, whoever you are. The three callers, they are very, very correct. And according to the last caller, first thing first, why are you not having children? Are you the type today they will say, let's go to Jerusalem? You will say, no, you will not go. Oh, another caller is coming in. I think this your question is very interesting. Hello. 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 Yeah. I can hear you. People can hear you. Yes. Yes. Okay. So which means that one is settled. Okay. With her. Okay. 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 All right. So now uh like I said, I want to respond back to Princess Pretty Love. You say, thank you for this program. If we can have the same healthcare services we have in diaspora in Benin City, that would be a very good achievement for us. So I want to go back to that of Princess Pretty Love. Princess Pretty Love, thank you for your contribution. It's a very, very interesting one. And our very, very first scholar, that's what he's aiming for. And let me use this media to let everyone know we are trying with our small power to make sure we replicate the dispensing of medication system in the UK. We are trying our little power to replicate it in Benin City, and then we have already started. In 2018, we started a program in Benin, and that program is just like you have here in the UK. It's also there in Benin. We have an hospital. There are qualified doctors who work with us. We all work together as a team. What you do in that system is just the way it is here abroad. First thing first, you register your parents. Once you register your parents, there's an amount you pay. You pay once yearly for registration. Once you pay that registration fee, it's for the whole year. And then what happens? Just the way they do regular check here, so are our people, our team. They do regular check every now and then. So I will explain how it works. If you register your parents, for example, your mom, for 1 year, you pay the registration for 1 year. Then the next thing is, we initially, before we take her on board, we go and do a blood test. We want to know what's going on in the blood. I'll tell you the truth. Just as the way they do here, if you go to any medical doctor, your first thing first, they want to see what's going on in the blood. So that's the first thing we do. And after that, after we've done the test, the next thing we do is your parents with the result come and speak to the doctor, and the doctor will actually look. If it is a complicated case, you want a second opinion. There are also doctors we work with here in the UK. They both will look at it and give their opinion. Though that one attracts a different money, they will check. We want the result, they look at it, and then they write their opinion. That's already in Benin. It's already going on in Benin. Then another thing we do again is that all medications we sell in our pharmacy in Benin City, Right Care Pharmacy. It is fully registered with the PCN Nigeria. That's the Pharmaceutical Council of Nigeria. It is fully registered. It's called Right Care Pharmacy for you. So we have it there. All our medications are from here in the UK to Nigeria. So what we do is, if you have a prescription, send it to our pharmacy in Benin. We get it here. All you need to do is to pay here in the UK for the medication, and that same medication will be dispensed to your parents back home. You pay the medication here. Your parents don't pay back home, because we found out from our research that many people, our mama, our papa, the elderly, all they want is they want the money. They want to have it. So when you tell them go and buy, they will just take part of the money, go to the small roadside chemist and pay it there. So we change the system around because we want to have the same system we have here. Pretty Princess, Princess Pretty Love, I hope you are listening to me. So what we do is the same system here, you pay the medication, then they go and dispense it to your parents. That is why the very first question says, can we have the same healthcare system? Should we imitate that of the UK or that of the US? So we are not going to imitate just one country. We are going to combine all together, and then we take a little bit of the UK one and a little bit of the US one. We bring them together, and then we run our Edo State like that. So like what I'm going to, okay, sorry, I thought someone was communicating. So Princess Pretty Love, that system is already going on, but in a very small scale. So that's why we all have to come together now and make sure that we replicate the healthcare system we get in diaspora in Benin City. I'm going to use this media to also talk about disability in children. There is a sister who is well trained here in the UK. She's a language and speech therapist. She works very well with children here. She works with the NHS here in the UK. Now she's replicating that system now in Benin. So if you have children who have problem with their speaking, or maybe they are deaf or dumb, and you want a change for their life, you can take down my number, write it. I can link you up with the sister, because she's going to start a program in Benin City to make sure that every child that is having challenges in their learning difficulties, learning disabilities, these are the type of children she works with. And that same system here in the UK, she wants to replicate it in Edo State, in Nigeria, in Benin City. I'm not going to say Nigeria because we want to start from Edo. Just like we sent the Edo sent a message to Tinubu and say Edo is not Lagos. No, we want to start from Benin City. We want to change things around. So if you are a Benin person, you are listening to me, please let's come together and make sure we change the system. Our healthcare system, not the system. Our healthcare system. Let's look into it. So we are in Benin, but in a very small scale. And large people have not known us. But little by little, when we start to have programs like this with bringing awareness to people, I think by so doing, a lot of people will become aware of the kind of healthcare system they are supposed to be having. Like there is something going on, there's something going on here in the UK. If you go to the lab and you do any blood test, they will give you your readings. You have it for you to keep. You keep record. There's an elderly woman who lives here in the UK. She called me and said, look, I want to keep an audit tray of all my medical record. If I do a blood test, I want to have the results. Anything they do with me, I want to have the result. I said, Mama, that is perfect. And I'm using this media to tell everybody, if you're in diaspora, wherever you are, even if you go for a blood test, let them give you your result, a copy of it, and keep it to yourself. So I don't know if we have more questions, because this program is going to be live every weekend. It's going to be health-related question and answer time, and I wouldn't want to take too much of your time, everybody. I want this program to be 1 hour on the dot, though I'm 5 minutes a little bit over, but I'll be stopping soon. So I'm going to stay for another 5 minutes, and I'll be ending the program. So next week, please, we'll be here together. If you have questions, WhatsApp it to the number which is on the screen now. Write it down. Share it out to anybody. If you have any health-related condition that you want to know more about, WhatsApp your question to me. Because I work somewhere else, I will not be able to respond immediately, but I assure you, within 72 hours, I will get back to you. And again, for your information, We have representative in Germany. We have representative in Spain. We have representative in Italy. If you want a very good medication for your parents, you want Right Care Pharmacy to dispense the medication to your parents in Nigeria, send your message to this number, and then I will let you know where our rep is. I will send you their number, and then you will be able to reach them. We also have different representatives here in the UK. We have in London, we have in Manchester, we have in Woking, we have in different places. Yeah. So if you want to get in touch with any of our rep, because you want medication to be dispensed to your parents in Nigeria, in Benin City, take the number on the screen now, write it down, contact me, and then I will link you up with them. All you need to do is send your prescription to our pharmacy in Nigeria. You will see the WhatsApp number. If you contact the rep, they will tell you. WhatsApp the prescription to us, then you pay here in Europe. All we need to do is, once the money is paid and it has been cleared, the medication will be dispensed to your parents or to your loved one back home. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Share next time, please tell people about this awareness channel that we've just brought up. And again, don't forget, if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel called Diabetes Awareness Channel, please do, because all we're going to be doing there is talking about diabetes, from the medication, what you have to do, how you have to protect yourself. They will all be there. All informations Diabetes UK are giving to their members is the same information you're going to be getting from us. So it's like our brother said, should we imitate? Yes, we are going to imitate so many organizations. There's the British Heart Foundation, there's Diabetes UK, different groups and network in the UK. We will replicate it and take it to Edo. That is why I'm so happy that Governor Obaseki won the election, because he's someone that has love for Edo State, and he really want to see a change in Edo State. And I know fully well he want to really change the healthcare system of Edo State. So any way we can contribute, we're going to contribute to change the healthcare system in Edo State. And how can we do that? It's only when we in diaspora come together and say, yes, we want to change the healthcare system in Edo State. So yeah, for today, I have taken too much of your time. Thank you all for coming. Like I said, it's going to be a 1 hour question and answer time. Next week, Sunday, I'll see you just 1 hour. I'm not going to pass with any minutes. So it's remaining 2 minutes, remaining 1 minute. So I'll be logging off very soon. So thank you everyone for coming. And for those that super chatted me, thank you all so much. Oh, thank you so much. Together, we all shall make it work. Yes, Princess Pretty Love. Yes, together we all will make it work for Edo State. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And for the super chat, those that super chatted me, thank you all. So please, next time, if you want to support this channel, oh, your village people, why will the woman from 30 years menstruation come once in 3 months? I love this question. So you know what? I'm going to give you answer next week, Sunday. So make sure you join us next week, Sunday, same time. So your village people, I will write your name down, and the question your last question will be number 1 next Sunday, please. I will answer it next Sunday. Thank you for coming. If you have not given me thumbs up, quickly give me thumbs up now. So next Sunday, I will see you guys, same time, 1 hour question and answer time concerning health related question. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you next week, Sunday. Bye.